Starting a web design business in 2024 might seem like a dream. Freedom, creativity, and the satisfaction of building something truly your own. But if you've been on social media or reading blogs lately, you might feel a little overwhelmed. Is it really worth it? Is the market too crowded? Can you still succeed in such a competitive industry? I get it. These are real concerns, and today I want to help you overcome them. Because while starting a web design business does come with plenty of challenges, it's not only possible to succeed, it's possible to do so in a way that complements the life that you've designed for yourself. So in this video, we're diving into the ugly truths about starting a web design business in 2024. The challenges that no one talks about. But don't worry, I'm not just here to give you a list of problems. I'm going to share some actionable strategies to overcome them so you can start building a business that not only brings you financial success, but also fits seamlessly into the lifestyle that you love. So if you're ready to turn your passion for design into a thriving, fulfilling career, stick with me. Let's get started. When you think about starting a web design business, it's easy to get swept up in the glamorous side of things. Social media is filled with images of designers working from beautiful home offices, sipping lattes, and traveling the world while creating stunning websites. It's all about the freedom to work when and where you want, the creativity of bringing ideas to life, and the satisfaction of building something truly your own. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want that? The idea of turning your passion into a thriving business that fits perfectly with your lifestyle is incredibly appealing. It's no wonder so many people are drawn to the idea of becoming a web designer. But here's the thing. What you often don't see behind those beautiful Instagram posts and success stories are the challenges that come with building a web design business from the ground up. The truth is, while it's absolutely possible to achieve that dream, there's a reality behind the scenes that isn't always talked about. So let's talk about that reality, the ugly truths that no one seems to mention. Ugly truth number one, that is finding clients. Let's just get started with the biggest concern that most people have is, how do I find people who actually want my web designer services? Unlike some business models like being an online business manager or a social media marketer, where you might keep the same clients for months or even years, as a web designer, you're going to need to continuously bring in new clients. Now, the marketing side of this is not a one and done type job. It's an ongoing process. Now, I know that might sound a little daunting, especially if marketing and client acquisition aren't your strong suits just yet. But here's the reality. Getting good at marketing and consistently finding clients is a skill you can absolutely develop, and it's one that will pay off in spades. The upside? While some business models tie you to the same clients long term, web design offers you the flexibility to step away when you need to. You're not locked into ongoing contracts. You can design your business in a way that fits your lifestyle, taking on projects that align with your schedule and stepping back when you want more personal time. So how hard is it really to get clients? The truth is, it can take some time to build the momentum. But the good news is, you don't have to wait for forever. In a survey I conducted with over 770 website designers, I found that 61% of them landed their first paying client before they even officially launched their business. Now that's a pretty powerful testament to what is possible with the right approach. And if you're wondering which client finding method might actually suit you best, I've actually created a quick quiz to help you discover that. It's a fun way to figure out which approach will work for you and your personality. You can take the quiz at pagebretton.com/quiz, or I'll also link it for you below. But in all the designers from the survey, where were they actually finding clients from? While referrals was the top method, many designers also found success through dedicated social media strategies and content marketing. So if you're just starting out, leveraging your own personal network, building up a strong online presence, and tapping into niche markets can help you start attracting clients faster than you think. Now, client acquisition is an ongoing process, but with the right approach, it's entirely manageable. And once you've mastered this skill, you'll have the freedom to shape your business around your life and not the other way around. Ugly truth number two, market saturation. Another common concern is how many other web designers there are out there. And yes, there's lots of them. And it can kind of make it feel like you're trying to break into a room which is super crowded where everyone is already established. But here's the thing. While the market is crowded, yes, it's also growing. You might be surprised to learn that we're actually in one of the biggest booms of new businesses. In just the past few years, over 18 million new business applications have been filed in the US. And that's a whole lot of potential clients looking to build or upgrade their website. Not to mention, think of someone like Shay McGee. When she decided to become an interior designer, the industry was already packed with tens of thousands of designers across the US. And let's also not forget that there was a really big name dominating the space at the time, Joanna Gaines of Magnolia. It would have been easy for Shay to think, oh, there's already someone doing it, and just give up before she even started. But she didn't. Instead, she focused on developing her own unique style, and today her designs have swept the nation by storm, creating a brand that is undeniably her own. Remember, you don't need to compete with everyone. Instead, you can just carve out your own space by finding a niche or developing a really unique style that resonates with a very specific audience. Think about it this way. By focusing on a particular industry or type of client, whether it's wellness brands or e-commerce or high-end service providers, you're not just another web designer. You are the go-to expert in that field. And that is a powerful position to be in. So yes, there are many web designers out there, but there's also plenty of potential clients out there too. And by honing in on what makes you unique and aligning your services with the needs of a very specific audience, you can actually stand out in a way that feels authentic and aligned with your strengths. In fact, many successful designers today didn't start out by trying to serve everyone. They started by serving a niche and then they expanded from there. And that's absolutely something you can do too. Ugly truth number 3, the learning curve. Let's talk about it because yes, it is real. To be a successful designer, you need 2 very different skill sets. 1, designing incredible websites, and 2, mastering the business side of things like client management and pricing and contracts and marketing yourself. And while that can feel overwhelming, especially when you're just starting out, here's the good news. This learning curve is something you can absolutely conquer. Just like any other skill, it takes time, practice, and the right resources. And honestly, you don't have to figure it out all on your own either. There are many resources out there, from online courses and coaching programs to communities of designers who have been where you are and are willing to share their knowledge. Now, those actually didn't exist when I started, so you already have a massive leg up on how challenging it was just a few years back. In fact, in that survey of mine, which I mentioned, I asked the 770 web designers about their business. We found that actually less than 17% of them came from a self-employed background, and only 9% had worked in tech before becoming designers. This means that the vast majority were in the same boat, starting from scratch without a tech or business background. They were self-taught, or they were investing in online courses or programs that helped them fast-track their success. Now note, I don't mean higher education here or university. Mostly it was just online learning. So yes, it will take a good amount of time investment to learn the skills of website design and running a business. But the key is to keep learning and keep going. If right now you're questioning what you should be pricing your services at, or even which services you should offer, full website designs or redesigns or VIP days or templates or funnel building, etc., then do actually know that on day 1 of my upcoming event, the Profitable and Productive Web Designer Bootcamp, I will help you find the right answer to those questions about the practical decisions that you need to make when you're starting out as a designer. You can register for the bootcamp in the link in the description below. Ugly truth number 4, work-life balance. When you're starting a web design business, especially if you're passionate about what you do, it can be easy to let work just take over. You're excited and you're motivated, and before you know it, your business is eating up your entire life. But here's the thing. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance is a lot like hosting the perfect dinner party. You wouldn't invite more guests than you can comfortably serve, would you? Each guest at your table represents a different aspect of your life. Work, family, self-care, hobbies. When you try to squeeze too many guests in, the experience kind of suffers for everyone. So instead, focus on curating the perfect guest list. Work with one client at a time and give them your full attention. And then that way, you can manage your workload without feeling overwhelmed, just as you would enjoy hosting a dinner party where each guest feels valued and attended to. By keeping your guest list, that is your commitments, manageable, you can ensure that every part of your life gets the attention that it deserves. Now, another key strategy is to have a clearly defined process or offer 1 or 2 specific packages. And this is like planning the menu of your dinner party ahead of time. When you know exactly what it is that you're serving, everything flows smoothly and you can enjoy the event or your business without stress. Now, this approach not only reduces the time that you spend on each project, but also helps you avoid burnout, leaving you more time for life while still earning the same, if not more. And remember, it's okay to take breaks. In fact, you should. Do it like the Europeans do and take a proper unplugged vacation for a week or 4 at a time. I find when I turn off from work for a few weeks and then I come back, I'm genuinely excited to get back to my laptop and create. And always remind yourself of why you're doing this. You started this business to enhance your life, not to be chained to your desk. So yes, balancing work and life can be challenging as a web designer, or honestly, any self-employed job, to be honest, but it is absolutely possible. With the right boundaries and mindset, you can create a business that gives you the freedom and flexibility to enjoy all of the other things that matter to you. So after hearing about the challenges, the client acquisition, the market saturation, the learning curve, and balancing work and life as a self-employed person, you might be wondering, is it really worth it? And the answer for me is without a doubt, absolutely yes. And here's why. I personally found that the rewards of running a successful web design business go far beyond just making money actually, though the financial benefits are certainly significant. When you're able to build a business that aligns your passions with your lifestyle, it is incredibly fulfilling. You get to do work that you love on your own terms for clients who truly appreciate your unique skills and perspective. And financially, the potential is also fabulous. Whether you're looking to replace a full-time income or build a side hustle that gives you extra freedom, or even scale a six-figure or multi-six-figure business, web design offers you the flexibility to grow at your own pace. And because you can work from anywhere, you have the freedom to design your life in the way that suits you best. But again, beyond the financials, there's something deeply satisfying about creating something from scratch, something that helps other people achieve their business dreams too. When you hand over a beautifully crafted website to a client and you see how it impacts their business, it's really rewarding. And let's not forget about the personal growth that you get too. Running a business pushes you to learn new skills, overcome challenges, and grow in ways that you never imagined. The confidence and resilience that you are going to build along the way will be invaluable. And that also kind of spills over to every other area of your life. Personally, the confidence that came from building my business definitely is one of the most unexpected benefits that my business gave me. So yes, it's worth it. The challenges are fully real, but so are the rewards. And with the right mindset, support, and determination, you can build the web design business that not only supports you financially, but also enriches your life in ways that you probably never expected. So if you're ready to take the leap and start building your business of your dreams, I'd love to help you along the way. That's why I'm hosting the Profitable and Productive Web Designer Bootcamp, a free 3-day event packed with educational trainings and Q&A sessions and actionable steps and homework to get your business off the ground and running smoothly. Whether you're wondering how to price your services, which services to offer, or how to streamline your processes, we'll cover it all. You can register for the bootcamp at the link below, and I so look forward to seeing you there.